Yeah.
Did you get it?
Up here, I guess we got Pajama Johnson over here.
Huh?
Pajama Johnson over here. Put your little slippers on. Gotta have a big star wrench.
I got those.
Where at?
They are in. They were in the side door of that. There's a whole bunch of them. So now we're doing the wiper motor replacement on this. Owen's doing chains. All hands on deck before it gets too heavy out here. Do you have some broken ones?
Yeah.
Did you already do the other machine?
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good. They're tight. I got 2 bungees crossing, so I can hold them both ways.
Huh?
I got 2 bungees crossing going both ways, so they're pulling down and up, side to side.
You find it? I have a bunch that go on a socket too,
Yeah.
but those will probably work too. I do have the socket one that you can run in the, that one will work. Still got some here and there. Little last minute touches on the windshields. Guys are putting it in, getting it done. It's coming down good. So got the other machine ready to roll. This one's ready to roll. All we got to do now is get some rest and get out here in the morning and get her done. Got our sandbags in front of the garage door. We got 20 more of them we're going to get in there. It's coming down pretty good. It's real wet, really wet. You can feel it, everything, as soon as it gets on, it just turns wet. Morning, everyone. All right. This stuff is wet and heavy. Very heavy. It's going to be slow going today. I can feel it. This stuff definitely, this is what Sierra cement is. Extremely wet and heavy. It's about 32 degrees. So that's kind of warm. You can see the moisture. Not ice, it's moisture this time. So, gonna be wet and heavy. Probably gonna be a long day for the guys in these blowers. It's gonna have to go real slow because it's gonna plug up on you. You can feel how heavy it is. It's just try it out, but you're gonna have to go slow. down pretty good. It's just a little after 5 a.m. We've been out for a couple hours here. We're just doing our best to kind of keep up with this. It's really supposed to intensify over the next few hours here, so it's, as you can see, it's starting to do that. We've already got a good 10 inches plus on the ground overnight. Didn't come in as heavy as we thought, but it sure is coming in now, and I don't think it's going to let up for several hours, so it's still saying we're going to get about 2 to 32 inches today, and then probably the same amount tomorrow. So we're just going to be battling out here. We got all of our machines are up and running, so that's a great thing. Can't complain about that. Alright guys, this stuff is wet. It's heavy, it's wet. This right here is the definition of Sierra cement. You can see how chunky it gets. A lot more chunky. Before it was nice and fluffy and powdery. Now it's wet, soppy, dense, chunky, nasty stuff. I sure wish it would cool off, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it's going to. So I'm sure glad we got those pumps and those sandbags. We're definitely gonna need them, I'm thinking. So we just got done blading a whole bunch of the properties. I got 2 guys in loaders, 2 blowers out running. I'm gonna go get my vehicle and we're gonna go around and check on some stuff and probably let this set up a little bit more. And we're gonna be ready to do another pass here in a couple hours on everything. So we're just moving through all of our accounts, and then we're doing laps today. It's just probably gonna do 2 or 3 laps through the whole entire thing. So it's gonna be interesting to see how things go. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm gonna make a little path and get the car out. Head back down to the office. We'll get the dogs out, let them play around a little bit. Keep it moving. There they are. Come on. Alright, we're gonna go check on Mike and Brian over here at the post office. There's Brian right there. We are running tight on space here. Pretty much managed to get as much room as we can get for now, and that's all we can do. So we're gonna pop into Schatz for a couple breakfast sandwiches. I'm gonna get a couple for the guys too. Boy, this stuff is heavy. Wet and heavy. Come on, guys. Just sopping wet. So this is gonna create a whole nother problem, which we've talked about. which is going to be the flooding. Now that this wet snow is coming down, it's causing everything else to turn to mush, and it's definitely going to be something to deal with. There's Mike, he's up there. So just for reference, that's a good probably 40 feet up from where I'm standing. So he's up above the second story. We're just totally out of room in these places here. I've cut around back here with that little blade. It's a tight little area. So but this is the tennis court right here, and these walls are probably almost 20 feet tall. So you can see it's insanity right here. Complete insanity. But we're just doing our best to keep up with the snow. It's still coming down pretty good. It actually seems like it hasn't been as bad as it was forecasted, but that doesn't mean it's not coming in later. It just sometimes it takes longer to get here than what they say. But yeah, you can see it's a big tall wall there. And just making our way through this little tunnel here back to the skid steer. But we got all hands on deck today. I'm running the little blade, Ed and Owen are in the blowers, and I got Mike and our new guy Brian, who he's actually a union operator, so he knows how to operate pretty good. He's just never done snow, so it's literally his second day doing snow. And that's him right there. I'm gonna talk to him for a second, explain what we got going on here. I pushed all of this up into a big windrow for him, so all he's got to do is come up here and bucket. So shouldn't be that hard, should be pretty good. Okay, all right, we got him on track. He's doing pretty darn good for our second day ever doing it. Like I said, he's operated before, so he knows the game. But the snow's not really, it's nothing special. It's actually more about learning these properties, because we have a certain way that we do them, and it just takes some time to learn that process of how we like to do them. And I saw one of the neighbors over here that does this complex here was basically telling him, because he was down here cleaning up this one. But you know, we're all learning here, and every day, so we're just doing the best we can with what we got, and things are going pretty good, surprisingly, for how heavy this snow is. This snow is real heavy. It's not light at all, and this little blade does really good normally, and it's still actually doing fairly well, but it just does a lot better with that light snow. Almost wish I had all 4 wheels chained on it, but typically when you're pushing down on the front, your front wheels are off the ground anyways, or you know, they don't have any weight on them, so they're not doing a whole lot. So being chained up on the back, it's working out. Just got to take smaller bites and you know, not try to grab as much. So I'm gonna come up here and see if I can peel some of this stuff away from the garage for Mike, and see how we're doing. So basically what I did with that little blade is I windrowed it out off the garage, made this little windrow right here in the middle. Just made it faster for him so he doesn't have to sit there and mess around by these garages with that big old bucket. It just definitely makes it faster. All right, on to the next. Probably about time for lunch. It's about 10 o'clock. We've been going since about 2:30, 3 o'clock. So told them after we get this one here done, we're gonna break for lunch. And I'm sure you know where we're going. Up a little bit. This morning I actually had to have that down on the ground and just blaze a path down the road because I would have been getting stuck. So we got Brian, he's bucketing from the lower side over here. Just bringing all that material from down there up top so we can throw it up on our ramp. And we will keep it moving. Boy, those trees, they're weighted down with that heavy snow. I would not be surprised if we have some mishaps with trees. It always happens. Either they'll fall completely over, or you'll have some widowmakers come out of it. Last year we had a guy parked a truck, really nice F250 or F350 dually, and his truck and trailer was parked under a big tree, and the whole thing came down, smashed the truck. It'll happen. So, you know, when these trees get weighted down like this, hopefully we don't have any like severe wind or anything, because there's a lot of pressure on them right now. They're all weighted down real heavy. Well, everything's just turned into a slushy mess. You can see it's real wet. It's 34 degrees right now, and that atmospheric river is in full swing, and it's just everything's wet. We're gonna pop in here to the warming hut with our boys and grab a little lunch here. Probably take a little break, let it snow some more. We've kind of pretty much gone through most of our stuff, and the blowers are still going through theirs, but we're pretty caught up right now, unbelievably, for once. I mean, look at the parking lot, just a nasty mess. Water is going to be running like crazy. You can see it, it's just dripping off the trees. But what a mess. This place is a sloppy mess. What do you guys think?
Good, how are you doing?
It's a sloppy mess, isn't it?
That it really is.
Oh, come on. All right, so you can see it's a soppy, wet mess. We just got done with lunch, but I wanted to show you guys this because this was from a fan, or I'm not going to even say a fan, just a viewer. They took the time to stop by and give us this awesome card. Best wishes. thank you guys so much. This kind of stuff right here, this means everything to me. This is why I'm doing the channel. Bud and Sadie, they love those. But stuff like that right there, that's what life's all about, guys. So, come on. Bud and Sadie, they really appreciate those treats. And we're gonna get back out here and deal with this. Come on, let's go. Go. All right, guys, come on. But it's literally, this is the atmospheric river right here. 395 is closed from Bishop to Pearsonville right now. Go ahead. I mean, you can see it. Get in. Go ahead. We're gonna be dealing with a lot of water, guys. A lot of water.
Got a plow on the front of his rig.
Look at that. You got the plow on? You got the plow on the truck? Well, here you go. All the low spots are starting to fill up with water. It's already starting. Everything's slushy and wet. Oh, slushy. Well, we'll see what happens, guys.
I gotta go in and get the toilet.
What a mess. So as you can see, we put the bags in front of the garage door. All this is going to turn to water. So our garage probably be full of water. What are you doing, Sadie? Huh? All right, you guys ready to go inside? Huh? So here's that propane tank we dug out the other night just for reference. It's under an igloo. All right. So here's what we're talking about. Right here.
It was 3 feet high when I got up this morning, up here.
Huh?
I dug all this up. So this right here was this high, so I had to climb out and dig all this out. So
I mean,
gentleman
we're out of
pushing
room.
didn't look.
We're out of room, man.
No, but I'm just saying, whatever he did, he didn't see how far he was pushing.
Yeah, he probably
We
might have
took
pushed a little
pictures,
too
we sent
far.
it to Phil. We're so tired of this.
Yeah, we're gonna move
Why don't
on.
you go make some more YouTube videos?
Yeah, he blocked me in, so I was like hucking out to get out.
Sorry.
Yeah, your guy just, if he would just get out of his truck and look exactly what he's doing.
It's hard to tell.
But no, but he didn't look.
Look what we're dealing with here, man.
No, I'm not saying that. But if he looked.
I don't care, like, once in 24 years, whatever. Like, this is a once in a lifetime storms that we're dealing with right now.
No, I've been.
Okay?
No, I've been in front of
You're
y'all.
going to be inconvenienced, okay?
No, Steven,
It's going to happen.
You are the most unprofessional, incompetent person I've ever dealt with in my entire life. Steven, just get
Great.
it.
I
You
mean,
can fuck off.
it is what it is. I mean, we're doing the best we can.
Sure, we see that.
So they're not exactly happy, but yeah. So apparently this snow got pushed up here, and he said he dug out all this, but I don't see it. So I don't know. I think you got some problems with some of the people that live here, but she told me I was the most unprofessional snowblower. So I'll tell you what, if you want to find somebody else, I'd be happy for you to do that, because I'm tired of these people over here at this complex. There's only about 2 of them, but I'm over it. First of all, nobody pushed any snow up against that door, straight up. Second of all, what we're dealing with right now, you haven't dealt with in 24 years. So, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but we're doing the best we can with what we got here. So you're going to have some tenants that are unhappy. They're going to have to deal with it until all of this stuff blows over. We're going to do the best we can. But like I said, if you can find somebody to do a better job, more power to you. Yeah, so here's the atmospheric river, guys. Streets are clogged with snow. And it's nasty out here. I just got a good tongue lashing from one of my clients over here. But look at the streets. These are the streets in the town right now. And these people think we're gonna be able to do something about this right now. I think people need a reality check. So this is what happens when you get a bunch of wet on top of 600 inches of snow. It just gets nasty, nasty. It's like 4-wheel drive just to get anywhere. Got loaders everywhere. What a mess. What a mess. So we're gonna go get Owen a water real quick. It's every man for themselves right now. Water, Coke. Yeah, it's nasty right now.
Luckily, it's not sticking to like the camera and up.
Well,
in the
it's
pocket,
no, it's not going to stick, but it's getting real thick, so people are getting stuck everywhere.
so, yeah,
I'm
no, that's
seeing
what I
it
was
all
just-
over the
I was
place.
just at Davison for 30 minutes waiting for these Syrian people to get out.
Yeah. Well,
They gave me a bunch of Syrian food,
yeah.
falafel and cheeses and olives and stuff. I didn't eat most of it.
All right. Well, let's get down there, do what we can with Crystal Villa, and just keep making our passes for right now. And then we'll probably shut it down for a little bit.
All right.
All right. I'll see you in a little bit.
All right, bye.
he got stuck right in the middle of the intersection. You gotta pin it, man. You can't let it. Good luck, guys. There's a big blower. This stuff's nasty right now, guys. Back to the house. This stuff is something else, I'll tell you. Looks like the blade came down through here again, made a mess of things. But we're gonna park right here and see what's going on. All right. So we just got back and we just found out that power is out. So, I mean, perfect timing, right? Power's out. Atmospheric river coming in. 395 is closed. I just had to have all the guys with all the equipment make a rush down to the gas station because 395's closed south of Bishop, and no fuel's going to be coming up. Everything's flooded, so it's not even about snow down there, it's about everything's flooded and the highway might even be washed out. So stay tuned for more. Alright, so I just jumped in our fuel truck, one of our fuel trucks, and I'm gonna run down here and top off this fuel cell. We have no power at the house right now, so I'm gonna go straight home and get a fire started right after this. But for the moment here, I'm gonna just go down here and get some fuel. There's the power guy. Hopefully he's coming to save my power. It's not on right now. My power is out. But so we're realizing that fuel's running out, so I got both loaders here loading up on fuel, and I'm filling up my fuel cell right now. See how much I got in here. So far 22 gallons. Yeah, I'm gonna get all the fuel I can get right now because the highway's closed. How much you got in that one? How much you got? Like half?
Yeah.
Mike, hey, what did Mike say earlier?
What?
When we went back over there, what he was wanting to do?
I didn't tell him. Did you?
No, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, we might have to call him back. He was saying something about 22 and 23, but
Ask him when you get over there and see him. Just tell him, hey, you got something. What do you want me to do? Okay. Otherwise, I'll just get this off.
so we're gonna make sure we have at least enough fuel for another day of running. I'm gonna go home and make a fire. I'm gonna go home and start a fire. Yeah, because the power's out.
What do you think it is from getting on the power lines?
I don't know, man. I'll go start a fire, at least keep the house warm. Well, looks like that bolt that we did yesterday seems to still be holding pretty good. So girls really put in a lot of hours this year. I like these John Deeres, but I am a cat guy. This 724 definitely showed her worth. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. Well, I'm gonna shut this video down for the day, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was our day in Mammoth. Atmospheric river come through, and as you can see, it's nothing nice, but I'll keep you guys posted on the next one.